What's up, guys? It's your boy Zowoki back out with some more scary, creepy, all-around paranormal content. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Overnight channel with Corey and Elton, getting back in it with the poltergeist of a haunted Preston Castle, the scariest experience yet that they've ever had. So my goosebumps and my everything is getting ready to watch this video because I'm super excited that apparently this is the scariest stuff that they've ever seen. So that being said, grab a chair, grab some popcorn as you and I watch the Overnight channel with Elton and Corey and whoever else they have in there as well. So let's take a look. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe down below by hitting that red bar icon down at the bottom right. Smack that bell icon next to it so when I do post videos like this one, you'll get that little ring notification that Zowoki myself has posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you guys so very much on this channel. I surely appreciate you guys and all the love that you guys do on here by subscribing, liking, commenting, whatever have you. You guys absolutely make this channel amazing with all the love and the I can't thank you guys enough. So with that being said, let's get in the video. Also, make sure you guys go over to the Overnight channel, give them some love, do the thing, subscribe, comment, like, and share. Give them the love that they deserve for going to those locations for us to enjoy as they investigate and see if the question is real. Does the paranormal exist? So let's take a look.
Investigations. Tonight was the first time I was physically unable to stay in a location. I endured the worst pain of my life until I passed out on the stairs and woke up 14 hours
What?
later. We believe it was due to the wrath of the poltergeist of Preston Castle.
The very first time I ever saw a full body apparition was right in this hall. If you look down this hall to the second exit sign, you'll see a shadow figure walking back and forth.
We don't mean you any harm. We don't want to aggravate you. We're just saying hello.
The only thing is that he can be very intimidating. He stares me down, and I had to tell him to back off.
Were you bullied, or were you the bully? Are you guys down here? I don't see you or hear you guys. Maybe make a bang or a sound so I can hear you. Yo. No. Kid, you cannot. Get in here, get in here. There's no
The walls look creepy.
Okay, yeah, we should actually. This way, Elton. This way. This way.
Welcome to the Overnight channel,
Oh
dedicated
gosh.
to finding proof of the paranormal.
This is night 3 of 30 from our USA road trip series. Whaley House, Queen Mary,
I can't wait.
Reformatory, Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, Preston Castle, Crescent Sanatorium, Sally House, Abbey Monastery, Stanley Hotel, Alcatraz, and many more are still to come. Weekly episodes. So please
I can't
make
wait.
sure to subscribe.
Should we knock first? Like,
What's
ooh.
the Preston knock?
Is there a Preston knock?
Well, there was the Cecil knock, the
Cecil
Queen
knock
Mary
was cool.
knock, the Biltmore knock. What's the Preston Castle knock?
Okay, B-boy reformatory knock. I think we could do this.
Okay. Oh my God! Breaks it.
Do it again, do it again.
Wait. Yep. Okay. Come on.
Let's go. You like that one?
Oh yeah. Did it work? I think it worked.
Oh, it unlocked it.
retired a while ago.
It worked. Yeah.
This is better than the last few places we did in terms of spookiness.
Look at everyone that's been here too.
Those like all eyewitnesses.
Right.
This just feels haunted. With the squeaky door. Yeah, this place is definitely haunted. Yo, like you wouldn't even build a place like this and not expect it.
You know you can just look
you
somewhere
first,
and you're
man.
like, it's haunted?
Oh yeah, it screams
Prove
haunted.
it. Go ahead, Corey. Prove it. Prove that it's haunted.
I know what you're gonna do. You know how we filmed about 400 videos
So you're gonna
together.
have to turn you on.
I'm gonna walk in,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna close it.
Yep.
And then if I try to open it, you're gonna hold it closed.
No.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is you know I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yet even though I know that you know that I'm gonna do that, I still know that you're gonna do it.
I just heard something. I'm gonna go find out what it was.
Oh, thank God. Let's get out of here.
Got so scared.
Oh my God.
Oh gosh.
Order,
She's right
reform,
there.
Rehabilitation, discipline. These were the words that stood for Preston School of Industry, now known as Preston Castle, located in Northern California. From the
I swear I just watched a movie called The Apparition about this location like yesterday.
outside, Preston Castle was commended for its values and drive as one of the best known reform schools.
Yeah,
but from
it's
the
the same.
inside of its halls were stories of abuse, malpractice, and horrors. Over time, this place of hope became filled with stories of torment, suffering, and death. There's even a graveyard on the property dedicated to the boys that have died here.
There's
Not
always
only
a
the youth,
graveyard.
but the staff were also in constant danger of attack, escape, and in some cases, ruthless murder. From visual manifestations, shadow figures, disembodied voices, and people getting brutally scratched, there is no shortage of paranormal evidence. But before the investigation begins,
it's
we
right from
must
that
look
movie.
at the history of Preston Castle. In the 1890s in the United States marked the start of the youth corrections reform movement to move youth from adult prisons to their own reformatory to learn skills in an effort to rehabilitate them. It was believed that through trade skills, these troubled youths could develop and be integrated back into society upon release. Through this increased need for reformatories, Preston Castle was built between the years of 1890 to 1894. It was massive in size with a total of 50,000 square feet, including a basement, 4 floors, and 77 rooms. The ages of the boys varied from 12 to 24, depending on need for space and the period of operation. The boys sent to this location either committed atrocious crimes, or in some cases were simply abandoned by their parents. At its peak, Preston Castle was 1,000 acres, held 800 wards, 200 employees, and about 50 buildings, essentially causing the boys to live in their own bubble, one that they wished would burst. Although intentions appeared to be for the well-being of the boys, it quickly became an overcrowded place, and stories of abuse became rampant. Within reports from Preston Castle, the superintendent would emphasize the need for more discipline and custody. They announced that each individual will be treated very differently depending on behavior, and segregation was very common, if not encouraged. There were many rumors of poor living conditions and malpractice from the staff, where punishments range from isolation, starvation, to public paddling, and lashings. Additionally, when boys were first checked into the building, they were shaved, stripped, and plunged into a pool of harsh chemicals. They were forced to walk with a pole submerged under the chemicals to get rid of any pests, especially lice on their heads.
Just
this
like
was
the
only
movie,
the beginning
man.
of the harsh approach and treatment they received at Preston Castle. It appears that much of the malpractice began at the highest rank, with the first superintendent. After several of the employees were fired, they openly accused him of mistreatment, yet no proof was found, but it was a beginning for harsher treatment asserted by future superintendents. The second superintendent had a reputation to be ruthless as well, and was said to have methods of torture and abuse that he enjoyed employing. He unfortunately had friends in high places, so little could be done to make him step down. It was only when the media started to smear his name with stories that he did step down as well. Yet this cycle continued, time and time and time again. Nearly all through its history, Preston Castle was full of scandals and horrific stories of misconduct, not only from supervisors or officers, but all of the other staff members as well. In 1909, Dr. Randall was forced to resign due to investigations of an instance where he imprisoned one boy in an attic for 90 days. With every year, Preston Castle seemed to accumulate more stories of abuse and neglect that took place particularly in the dormitory of the building. Due to all of the horrific occurrences, it is considered to be one of the most haunted areas of the building. Many people express feelings of being unsettled when entering the dormitory. Figures are often described looking at the visitors from doorways around the various parts of the building. These horrific conditions became so extreme that in 1923, a journalist from the San Francisco Daily News went undercover as a ward to see it for himself. Through his expose, the rumors were brought to light as fact that the officers would administer terrible punishments. Fights would often break out among the boys, and in one of the worst cases, a riot began after a boy was stabbed during a fight. This reporter would stay there and purposefully tried to be disobedient against orders, and after picking a fight himself, was sent to solitary confinement for 15 days. He wasn't the first to be sent to the cells. Evidence of scratches on the walls, names, crosses, and many other things showed the psychological torment countless boys before him endured. No one was safe in Preston Castle. There was a constant battle between officers and wards. It was said that new escape attempts would be made on a weekly basis. A more official count in the first 18 years of operation are 66 boys managed to escape or attempted to, and were caught. The escape attempts could result in bloody fights between officers and wards. One in particular left a guard nearly dead. On April 20th, 1904, one of the youths, Edward Rowe, attacked a night watchman in the dormitory. He, along with an accomplice, tried to escape via water pipe. The attack was so severe, the watchman almost died. Although they escaped, they were later caught and sent to Folsom Prison for adults instead. They were sentenced to 10 years for assault to commit murder.
Wow.
Escapees have been shot and killed during attempts to leave the property, while murder attempts were common against the guards. There are many boys and guards believed to still remain on the property due to anger they feel towards this place, resulting in many visitors feeling heavy or uneasy energy all throughout the 50,000 square foot building. Even when it came to surgery, there was very little emphasis on safe practice. Due to this, the infirmary is a hot spot for activity, from the many deaths and immense energy of suffering that was prolonged there.
Just screaming
this is,
with
in fact,
paranormal.
the place that I started to feel the worst pain of my life. And yet there is still one more brutally notable incident of the castle. In 1950, one of the most brutal deaths occurred. The head housekeeper, a favorite among the boys, was beaten to death beyond recognition in the basement. The killer was never discovered, although fingers were pointed from students to staff, yet nothing was proven. There is an abundance of paranormal activity documented in the basement that points to a dark entity residing there. From disembodied voices to phantom smells, knocks, mist, and an entity that enjoys messing with technology. There's a lot that is said to happen in this part of the building. After many deaths, rumors, and outrage from the media, Preston School of Industry closed partially in 1960, and a new facility was built nearby, with the focus turned there. Many of the buildings that made up Preston Castle were left vacant and fell into disrepair until 2001.
I remember those things.
The castle and the immediate surrounding property of 12.9 acres was deeded over to the Preston Castle Foundation by the state of California on November 7th, 2014. Over the years, Preston Castle has become renowned for its history and paranormal activity. This building holds many secrets that remain among the dead that once lived here, with many reports of strange sounds, anomalies, slamming doors, falling objects, orbs, sudden gusts of wind, phantom voices, and phantom touches. The truth of all of the horrors that occurred behind closed doors might be lost to rumors, but through investigations, more of the puzzles are put together. Whether answers will ever be found is unclear. However, it is clear that there is an evil darkness that lingers, making itself known to anyone who enters.
Connie, nice to meet you.
Oh boy.
Pleasure, Corey. Pleasure, Corey.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Josh. You
Nice
might
to
forget
meet
our
you.
names in a minute anyway.
I
but
might.
It's all good. Just pick the most white boy names of all time.
Tyler, Todd, Kevin, Carl.
That's Carl.
Oh yeah. Carl. Just be clear, no one lives here at all, and there's no one else here.
No.
Okay.
Except for the vultures.
The vultures.
The
And the
Americans.
owls.
That's creepy. The
Maybe
vultures live there.
that's Nice.
How long have you been investigating here, guiding paranormal tours?
2005 or 6.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I came up here just as a guest. Just fell in love with the place and started volunteering, when I could, and eventually made my way. I'm super honored to be one of the of 2 people that actually run the paranormal tours here.
Oh gosh.
That's cool. So
Yeah.
cool. And you've had enough experiences here. That keep you
Yeah,
excited.
they keep me coming back, absolutely, yeah.
Where's your favorite place?
Well, my favorite place is probably the basement, but I can
Start
tell you
there.
the very first time I
Favorite?
ever saw a full body apparition was right in this hall.
What?
There was a group in there, this was my very first night ever
Right.
here. There was a group down in the infirmary, which is straight down by that exit sign, facing towards the hallway here. And I saw what looked like a man in a white jacket just walk this way. And I could even actually see, like, he had dark hair and a white jacket. I was standing where that file cabinet
Administration.
is right there, up near that window. And I saw somebody just walk right past here, like about this close, just right down, probably doing his
I wanna
rounds or
feel
doing
what
his
that
job
looks like.
or something like that. There was a girl that was standing against this wall here, closest to the door. And I asked her, I said, did somebody just walk past? And she came out in here and looked, and she walked down the hall, and she walked both ways. And she says, the other group is way down. And you'll see it's way down in the infirmary. There was nobody here. Wow. You didn't hear footsteps, nothing. It was cold that night, but not
freezing. Super
cold. And I remember a bunch of us were standing out here, and all of a sudden, we were talking, and all of a sudden you could see our breath. So
paranormal, freezing temps.
Just for a few moments, and then it was gone. They say that it gets cold when, you know.
Kind of like,
phasmophobia.
Woodchester. Sure. Right? When we kept having that small breeze follow us. And then out of nowhere, we could see our breath. And then later, we kind of...
You're right.
That was crazy.
Yep. Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Oh, wow. Yep, this is creepy. Is this room pretty active?
This room, so there's kind of different parts to this infirmary we've got here. The last group that we had in here had one of those motion sensor music boxes. Yeah. There's a desk back there. We could not get it to stop. Even we left it in here, and we were outside walking along in the back here, and you could see it lighting up this room because it just kept going off. Something was setting it off. So I've had experiences where I've had my hair pulled and stuff like that. But even in here, that same first night, the bed
like watching behind them, looking everywhere,
like right in the middle. So I wasn't touching anything, and there was nobody around.
Who's the guy behind him?
And as weird as it sounds, I was all of a sudden I felt like somebody like brushed up against my butt. Like I felt like a firm touch on my butt. So, and I turned around, and I was, and it wasn't like anything it wasn't my clothing or anything. It was firm. Scary guys,
It ranged from everything from like some orphans to just really bad
like people that did bad things, yeah.
Like young criminals, really.
Yeah. So instead of sending them to like Folsom or some of the adult prisons, this is where they sent them. And I think the idea was to rehabilitate some of these kids and hopefully make them a productive part of society once they were released. But with that idea, I think came with a lot of heavy-handed strictness and things that weren't, so pleasant. During our Halloween haunt, I was actually standing right here because there were people that were coming through right here, so I was scaring them as they were coming in. And I had pigtails in, and I felt one of them being touched.
Gosh.
But yeah, this room, it's a little, I don't know.
Nerve-wracking?
It's so small, and I don't even know what it was used for, but it's always been kind of a little bit of a creepy area.
Yeah, interesting.
So I see a lot of
medical ward.
shadow people coming through here. In there, like I said, we have some equipment and stuff go off. It's a good place to sit on the beds or lay on the beds and do some EVP work. Sometimes, we get them actually cussing. We've had them.
Who's that guy behind them?
Stuff like that. And I will say, yes, we have shadow figures. I've seen them.
That guy right there.
All of us heard audible footsteps down the hall here, and we heard chatter going on. It sounded like full-on conversation.
Is that a mannequin?
I thought somebody was outside. So
I can't tell.
We had someone come in here with one of those SLS cameras. They found back over in this corner two figures. I don't even know how to say it politely, but there was something going on between the two. They were
like fighting.
No.
Like no fighting.
No, that's
the opposite of fighting.
Opposite of fighting.
Loving.
Is
that what your parents told you?
Possibly they're back in that corner. So,
can you tell us which position?
I know.
God, you know. Corey's waiting.
Look, they already said they want to do reenactments.
Alright, so tell me. Could you like explain what they were doing so they can reenact?
I was not here for it, but that's what I was.
But if you could have chosen to have seen what positions would you have been like?
I don't know, like maybe.
Was it like this?
Maybe. I don't know for sure.
That's the politest way to say stop ever.
You know what? It could have been fighting. I just don't know, but that was the consensus. Not that. This was.
Did y'all just
Okay. Does not anybody see this guy right here? Do you see this? Bro. Am I just... Is that a figure? I cannot tell, but it's like been following them. Am I losing it? Do you see it right there? Right next to the wall down in the second window? I don't know. I might be losing it.
What was that? That was a full on like a baby cry or something.
Yeah.
Unless that's just...
What was that?
That could be from the two people making love.
Oh, it did kind of sound like a struggling noise a little
It could
bit.
still be that.
Something that a lot of us will do is
let's see if it's in here.
Right here. If you look down this hall to the second exit sign, you'll see a shadow figure walking back and forth.
Pretty consistently.
Yeah. The only thing is that he can be very intimidating. Not like I can see him, but I have felt him follow me from over here.
And that
to
feeling
down,
is
and
so
I'll show you,
weird.
There's another room down here. It's called our day room. He stares me down, and I had to tell him to back off. And that is one thing you have to do with him, is that you have to tell him to back off if he's bothering you.
Yeah.
So he'll listen.
Okay.
But you have to be firm. You have to be firm with him.
Great.
And there's so many people that have experienced him here. It's just, he is
I'm looking
one
for
of
this figure.
the main, I would say, entities that we have here.
You know his name?
We don't. We don't know his name. And we don't know what he was doing here.
Did you guys just hear
The
that?
moan? It was like...
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I heard something
I
just
heard
now.
that. Has
So-
anyone ever not told him to back off and just let him run its course?
You know, he has almost that angry feel to him.
Like, leave me alone.
Kind of like he doesn't want to be bothered, and he's mad that you're in his spot. And this is his domain.
This area.
We've had some experience in here. We had we did just a docent night, and we were standing kind of just like this, all in the room, and you saw what looked like little twinkling lights, different colored lights that were surrounding one of our docents' feet. Little fireworks, little tiny little twinkling lights
Like
around
white
this guy's
noise?
foot. We were like, what is going on?
Were you seeing that in person? Or
No, in person we saw. We were seeing little twinkly lights in here, just on the floor, just around that one guy.
That's kind of cool.
It was actually the same guy that had to tell the man down here to back off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the intake
Interesting.
room. That's where our gentleman seems to reside, and that's where they brought the boys in. So I'll show you where he's at. This is where our
Intake
man
room.
likes to hang out. If you look, you'll see he'll block out the light, walking back and forth. This is back in this. It's almost like a little Winchester-y type. It's a stairway that goes to nowhere, but it has been blocked off.
Staircase that goes to nowhere?
Yeah, if you look around it, if you look back through there, there's a staircase that goes to nowhere, and that's typically where we think he kind of hangs out. That's definitely his area.
It's like that the Winchester. There was a staircase that went to
Sitting
nowhere.
there.
If we start getting like actual shadows, it'll be like the first time since doing this I've ever seen a shadow. So kind of excited,
Fingers
but scared at
crossed.
the same time.
There's a lot of people, when I give historic tours, say, well, what about you?
Yeah.
And I generally respond with, well, just because the spirits aren't talking
Okay,
to me doesn't
security
mean I'm
guard.
talking to somebody else. But my one experience was standing at the base of the outside front staircase.
Yeah.
And it was movie night on the patio. We had a giant blow-up movie screen and 200 people watching movies on the back patio.
Yeah.
And I was standing at the bottom of the staircase right at sunset with a young female docent, and we were about this far apart talking. And behind me, I would describe it as about 4 or 5 feet away, in a calm adult male voice, I heard a voice say my first name. It said, Carl. And
If I heard
turned
my
around
name-
and looked, and there's nothing there.
Game over.
So first reaction is Carl's cracking up. So I looked at Eva, the young docent that was standing directly across from me, and I didn't want to give her something that she could just go, oh yeah, that's what I heard. I said, did you hear something just now other than me? And she said, yeah, I did. And I said, what did you hear? She said, I heard somebody say your name. And I said, who?
Yeah. That's cool.
We took a few-minute break, and then after the basement, before I started the nausea.
All right, Elton, how are you feeling?
Feeling, I've had better days.
Really?
Yeah.
When? Huh?
Name one better day.
Name 12 better days.
12 better days?
Christmas, Halloween.
August 3rd, 1997.
Yeah.
What was that day? Rode bike for the first time.
Yep.
A little late to that, 7 years old.
Solid.
10 more?
We don't have time for you to make up these days, okay?
Okay. I'm surprised you didn't mention July 28th, 2018. I can never forget that day.
Well, you don't remember what happened?
He remembers.
No, we remember.
He remembers.
Can you
That
spell it?
memory is inside of both of us forever.
I bet it was.
He remembers.
Down this
So
hall,
weird.
we have been seeing like mists
Okay.
forming towards the end of the hall.
They have like a
And then
legit
this
gate.
back door here. One of our docents, she saw a full body black shadow man walk through or past that door inside.
They have literally gates on these
So-
walls.
How long ago was this?
Or the doors.
This last year.
Oh, great. Perfect.
Yeah, within I would say the last 6 to 8 months.
Awesome.
So this is the Company B dormitory. All these kids' beds, this is where they slept. It was
Oh,
just me,
man.
a couple of us saw a ball roll through here. You'll see little twinkly lights again.
I wonder what the
You
twinkly
might
lights
hear
is.
Voices in here. Boys that slept in here are the ones that actually worked inside this building.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank
So,
you. Yeah, thank you so
if
much.
you have any more
seriously.
questions about stuff, so.
All right, let's head down then.
All right.
It's about to get freaky.
All right, we have all of the gear laid out.
Oh my gosh, look at all that gear.
There's quite a lot. And if you are new to our channel and you don't know what a majority of these are all REM pods, completely different kinds. Ovilus, there's cat balls in here, flashlights, even the bear is a REM pod.
I like the
D2,
bear, it's kind of
dowsing
cool.
rods, the SLS to pick up images, motion sensor music box, just kind of another spirit box. And then this is one of the newer. These are full thermal.
I've used those in the military.
Military grade goggles.
Wow.
And Matt, you said earlier that down in the basement.
That would be sick.
Be
Look down that
perfect.
hallway.
Yeah,
they're long range.
28 times zoom, optical zoom.
I like
So
the
you can see
flashlights.
clearly
It's
for about
simple, it's
300, 400
easy.
feet.
Dude.
Everything that we need is here. What do you guys want to do? Start as a group?
Get in it.
Solo?
Do it.
Yeah, I think we should
Start as a group and break off.
Always.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Feel the house out a bit before we just split off to our
Yeah.
deaths.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay. The medical wing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wish they had the
That's what
cameras
you
that were
guess
like
what
right
I'm
in their
gonna
face.
My heart.
That.
My second guess, it's always the REM pod. Yo, this is my baby.
Let's head over to the infirmary.
I'd be grabbing that
I think I'm gonna dress
flashlight.
up in a doctor's outfit and stir things up.
You're gonna what?
Dress up in a doctor's
Why
outfit.
would you do that? You don't have a PhD. You're not fulfilled.
I'm a ghost hunter.
All right, Dr. Josh, let's go get your
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Follow me. Follow me. It's good to go to haunted places and reenact stuff. Like at the Lizzie Borden house, I
It
went around
brings
with
up
the axe
stuff.
like this, and it stirred up a lot of activities. Sometimes it could be kind of bad. Well, I'm not antagonizing the ghost. It's just some things trigger.
Is he really?
Oh, we're going really in. We getting the scrubs on? I wonder whose these were. All right.
Oh my, what a scrub.
They call me Dr. Josh, and I'm here to do operations.
We should all lay in a bed and Josh should come around and diagnose all of us.
We should also say hello first. too.
Oh, yeah.
This is creepy.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Matt. Hello, my name's Corey.
Hello, my name's Josh.
Hello, my name's Elton. We are not staff members here. Oh, that just.
I'm hearing voices already.
No, this just literally went from 100 to 2.
SLS is like an old school Xbox camera that picks up figures with like sticks.
The scene or a voice?
Yeah, what's that, right?
Wait, what happened to the SLS?
Just went to 10%, like immediately. Literally right now. Just went down to 10.
Well, if there's anyone in here, and if you want to talk to us,
We have plenty of toys around the room for you to play with.
we don't mean any harm. We're not mean, we're not bullies.
We're not that much older than you.
We just want to talk to y'all, maybe hang out a little bit,
Yeah.
and then we'll leave.
There's a couple of tiny balls. There's one in the hallway. There's one in each of the chairs.
There's one connected to both cameramen.
They each have one.
Oh, that's crazy. Somebody just popped open the bed.
Which way?
this bed. But it literally just completely turned off right now. I just went to dorm.
Well, maybe that
So
means
that's it?
they'll gain some energy.
You want to put underneath?
Where's that gun that they had? The one that they injected like electromagnetics into the air.
That's remarkably difficult to set off. You really have to.
They have to touch the chest.
Basically, yeah. Oop, like that.
Okay.
Is it
Wasn't
broken?
doing that before.
Can you touch it again? Is that box on your bed? Well, let's start.
Alright. Should we try laying in the bed and then putting like a cap on our feet?
I feel like one's fine and
Trying
let's
to
go
count,
do
film
B-roll.
B-roll while we're staying in his room to
Throw all the
investigate.
contained room.
Yeah.
This is where he starts getting sick.
B-roll. You're gonna do B-roll for like 30 minutes probably? Alright, 30 minutes. Probably all you need it, I would guess.
Yeah.
Oh!
It agrees 30 minutes.
It's moving.
Dude, I bet you that ghost is laying in the bed.
Evan is a catwalk.
Because you guys are all in the bed. Hello everyone, I'm the doctor of this room. For anyone who's sick,
Hail
Child.
that's
what this
legit.
just said.
The ovulus.
Hail child.
It's got a big, huge dictionary of
Anyone who's
words.
sick or needs any help, please lay in this bed here and I can take care of you as I'm taking care of the other 3 people here in this bed. What did it say on the obelisk, by the way?
It just said pop.
Pop?
Like soda pop?
You want some pop?
Soda pop pop, and I don't care. Soda pop pop, and I don't.
Oh!
You know that song?
That's good. Can you touch the chest
Keeps
again
going
on
off.
the bed? One more time. There. Yep.
What?
Thank you.
Good job. It's cool, isn't it? It just lights up, makes noise.
It's a little bit intense.
Some kind of sweet.
Oh!
Wow.
Right when you brought up treats. Light up the
Do we have any treats with us?
You don't.
We can get some. We could get some.
This is legit freaking
Dude, this
out.
is really good evidence.
Well, I think he wants some pop.
Could you stop touching it for a second? Because I have a question. If you're in pain, on a scale of 1 to 10,
It's not
you
going off.
make that box go off for the scale of pain you're in.
It's not going off.
Maybe we can help you. So 10 would be the most. 1 would be a fever, stomach ache.
You want us to turn the light off?
Corey?
They should do behind the scenes with like the cameramen. What do they feel? Oh gosh.
Is that better?
Nothing's going off yet.
Down over there by the desk, there is a device on the table. Can you walk to it and touch it for me?
It's a music box. It'll play a cool sound.
Is it gonna go off? Nope, REM pod goes off.
There we go.
Hasn't gone off for like a few minutes now. It likes that REM pod.
Are
there any books in here?
That was 6, by the way.
6.
So if it was still
Pain scale.
that question,
Cat ball hasn't gone off yet.
question on a scale of 1 to 10. That was 6. Beth.
Thank you for touching that box, but can you touch the other box down there on the desk
What about the
where
flashlights?
I'm pointing to?
It's really cool. It plays a really cool song that you probably never heard before.
Nothing yet.
There's a chance you can't get out of bed. But maybe you could ask a friend or a nurse,
I'm like watching the windows behind him just to see if anything moves.
and that would set off the device.
Who's Beth? Was Beth nurse here or a worker?
If you want to leave this place,
Try to
can you
see the
give us a
shadows.
sign?
Nothing.
Yeah, communicate. That's all we want to do. Just
That's
saying hi.
pretty forward.
You can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Paul.
What's your name?
If it says a name.
This tool that I'm holding in my hand, it picks up your words. Her, though. Communicate her, though. And then before that, it was Beth. It was like.
Well, there wasn't really a lot of women there because it was a school for boys. I mean, the caretakers were probably women.
To Beth?
Was Beth a caretaker? Again, REM box is not going off.
Alright, how about this? We're all gonna get up off the beds. And if that's what you wanted, you gotta make a device go off. But if you don't do anything when we all stand up, we're just gonna lay back down. We're gonna get comfortable, okay?
He probably wants it.
There you go.
Elton, you asleep?
Move your bed down.
No, it hurts.
What'd you say?
No.
This is where they probably start panicking.
It hurts.
Have you ever had appendicitis before?
No, but I know it's terrible.
I'm watching that window behind him.
Insides are being like ripped apart.
That's what you feel like right now?
Mm-hmm.
In here?
Mm-hmm.
You wanna get up?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need help up?
No, I really don't want to move at all. It literally feels like there's like one of those gardening tools just doing this.
Man. Are you doing that to Elton? Maybe you should get up.
Do they sign a waiver before they do this? Like they do at the Conjuring House?
You remember how seasick I got on that boat?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But worse, like that level of pain.
That season? Here and climbed. Could.
Is it really?
Oh wait, this could be like it's like the poltergeist house.
What happened when you do that? The poltergeist?
It would say about 30 words.
What?
Like a minute straight of just words after words. Suit.
Interesting.
Should we move rooms, you think? Yeah, you down, Elton?
Yeah, I'll go.
Get the music box in the cat ball.
That's the cat ball.
Off the generator?
Oh, I didn't know there was one over here.
You good? You good?
Is it choking him? Get him out.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
What the
Woo!
Holy shit, what the was that?
You think it's like someone
They slept for 14 hours the next.
My body feels like it's on fire right now.
Holy shit. You wanna go to the bathroom? I think she got out of this room, man.
Get out of the house or the castle.
I literally feel like I just got like 104 fever in 1 second. Holy shit.
Lag, doubt.
Lag and doubt.
Interesting. Get his butt out. Carry his butt out.
Actually, yeah, come on over.
We should dip around.
Yeah. Like, you should go to the bathroom. You okay, dog? Maybe we should honestly go outside.
Come on, you should go.
This way, Elton. This way. This way.
It's probably best you go outside, breathe, and come back.
Yeah.
Because who's ever like doing it to you, it's probably a bad spirit.
Well, I mean, you know they say even like you get a headache or you get pain on the back of your neck.
Means somebody's trying to possess him or something.
Dude,
Vomit warning. Heads up.
got sick from like actual ghosts and things. And this is definitely a case.
Oh, I can see it.
Oh no, he's actually.
Yeah.
Or was it the Chinese food that they might have had?
That's awful.
It's actually kind of scary because we could be next. I don't want to be next.
I really don't want to be next.
Bro, if I were you, that'd be kind of nuts to go back in the castle after that experience.
But do you, like, why did you just get sick?
I don't know. The last time this happened was in Boston.
When he was trying to be possessed?
What'd you guys hit in Boston?
SK Mansion. I think you were there.
We were down in the basement.
Oh, the basement's the worst place in SK.
What
hands
happened
down.
right before SK Mansion? The SLS died. And I had it in my hand, right? Wasn't that me? Why am I just thinking about that right now?
That's actually weird. You could chill in the RV for like 30 minutes if we could finish up that room and then come get you.
No. I'll go get the keys and go get a jacket. And then wherever you guys are, I'll join you.
I went back to the RV and pulled out whatever.
What? Oh,
This.
that's where the REM pod was.
Yeah. That's where I got sick.
Yeah.
He's got 4 jackets on?
Should we try another room? Or you want to stay in there again? Why is that still going off?
Oh no.
It shouldn't be going off.
I'm gonna put these shower foot's on the bed I was on. In exchange, do you leave me alone?
It's still going off, bro.
Oh, dude, that's actually staying on, dude.
It's like somebody's playing with it.
Oh. I'll open them for you.
Why is it still on?
As long as you promise. Stop messing with me.
It's like it sees Elton and it's like, ooh, I want to possess him.
That's crazy. It's still going.
Why is it still going on? You should actually leave one on the side of his bed.
Maybe over there.
Yeah, just leave one there for the whole, like, as this thing. Dude, how is this still going? Exactly.
Hasn't gone off yet.
If you think about it, even the right here was going on. Yeah, it's true. The REM pod takes a lot more power. Exactly.
Why is it? Oh, there it goes.
Here we go. As soon as you put the chocolate there. Oh,
You're welcome. You want more?
Is it just me or is like this bed itself
Yeah, you
the hot spot? Because the REM pod box was going off. The cat ball is going off.
More, yeah. There's 2.
we can go literally just right over there to that side, or we can go to the hallway where the guys apparently in white would be down there that went by.
Yeah.
The tour guide.
Creeped out.
You want to?
Yeah, get away from this floor. Maybe I'll feel better.
Still got the basement. Still got the intake room. The infirmary.
Get that one on the bed. That one.
Oh yeah, me get it. Leave that one.
Okay. You want to leave it?
Yeah, can I go and come back later? See if he's still there.
Dude, it's nuts because as we're leaving, it's just not going off at all.
He or she is happy with the
That
chocolate.
is
Elton, do you want me to go run and grab on it? Okay.
Dude, that is actually scary. Like, that's legit. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
What was that? You heard that?
Yeah, what was it?
like a
Yeah.
It's kind of like a shoe stuck to the floor.
and then it comes off.
Yeah.
Where'd Elton go? That was the noise of me kneeling down. I ended up falling asleep on the stairs. I actually knew I needed to leave and told the guys to please finish the investigation. I remember getting up to the motorhome and waking up about 14 hours later. I remember going to the motorhome and being in the worst pain I have ever felt. Aside from being sick, I didn't wake up until 4:30 the next day.
So an update now. Elton just ran back down the stairs to go back outside to throw up some more. We don't know.
Yeah, we actually don't know how he's actually feeling. He's usually like a tough guy that wants to stick it through, but I don't know. I think he could be legitimately sick or actually someone's really
He's not one for
Acting,
missing
yeah,
this
acting.
stuff.
So to get as much evidence as we can, I think that we should split up in groups right now.
Yeah.
It could be really
you
dangerous. Yeah.
Can go together.
Take Evan.
Yeah, take Evan.
Okay.
And then I'll stay up here with Kyle. and then we'll just see what we can get, and then you know, maybe give it an hour, or if Elton comes back in, that's when we regroup.
Okay.
But we can't be wasting.
It seems like it's gonna be a part 2 possibly.
Most of us.
We also gotta be super safe.
Yeah, but let's make sure he didn't get sick for nothing. You know, let's still have a good, a good of a experience as we can.
I think he's getting attacked by something.
I'm 100% sure.
Yeah.
He was fine when he walked in here.
He did
All
look
of a
like
sudden
he was
he started
fine.
Following thing, and now he's like throwing up. He's like gone.
Yeah.
She like believes
Very
that he's
interesting.
definitely experiencing something, not just being sick.
Who does?
Connie.
Yeah.
The tour that was running this?
Yeah.
Yeah, she thinks it, yeah.
And what, we were in the medical room?
Yeah.
So, I
where
mean-
people would go when they were sick.
Exactly. So they could have put whatever they had
And
on Elton to
Elton.
make him feel what they went through.
Oh man.
Some negative energy.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think, so what, well, you want to go in the basement, we're going to find that shadow dude?
Yeah.
That is everyone's scared of too.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully, if one of you guys feels sick, just talk, and like, I'd rather care about our health more than anything else. So.
Yeah.
Just send someone to come let us know. You know.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like if you
for
get
real,
like
for
a
real.
headache, or even if you feel pain like on the back of your neck,
It's time to
like,
get out.
Literally rub it and like say a prayer, because
Yeah.
that means that something's trying to attach to you.
Yeah, this is really dark.
He's like, it's just like
Let's go, Jesus Christ.
All right, let's head down. Who's coming with me? And
part 2. Investigation is coming next on Monday. So we'll definitely be watching that. So this is the part 1, obviously. So if you guys want me to do a part 2, comment down below. Make sure you guys like the video. Let's get this video to 100 likes. So if you guys are watching it, like the video. It's free. It's easy. Helps out the channel immensely. Getting more people to come to the channel. So make sure you guys are doing that. And we'll see you guys in the next video. So keep it real, keep it safe. And as always, keep nerding on. And we'll see you guys next time.